It started, back in the day, of course, madness and shooters started a trend, when we was young.
Right.
Everybody wanted to rock the all days and we all won and everything,
Yeah.
that was hot.
Yeah.
That was what was popular.
Right.
We always rocking it, and we just one day it was like, man, we should do our own thing.
Okay.
And started our own little training movement.
I like that.
Came up with the name, and started getting stuff done, and we just ran with it.
Okay.
This your sport, guys. Here we are.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that, man. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to bring y'all on, because one of the things I've been doing, I know, or if you follow, I know Mike definitely been paying attention on the social media side, because we Nouveau Barbershop, we're a retailer for Elu. You know what I'm saying? We support that brand. Yeah.
That's family.
Yeah. One of the big things that we're trying to do is not only give a platform for people to showcase their talents through their designs and things of that nature, but we're real big on economic empowerment, powernomics in our community. Right. Number one way to do that is support those in your community that's starting their own businesses. You know what I'm saying? You can run around with 1 million Gucci belts and Prada shoes and your Louboutins and all that. You know what I'm saying? But there was a time, just like you mentioned, with say your all days, your hobo, your madness, your shooters, we all won, where it was a real sense of pride, not only in your home, but also when you traveled around the country supporting those brands. You know what I'm saying?
You got people from out of town that ask like, oh, like what is that? Y'all
Exactly.
End up out here,
Right.
Because I remember
It's all good.
another clothing brand that we left out was Squash All Beats.
Yeah.
Being not too far from here.
Yeah.
I was on that real but other than hobo and madness, we from uptown, so it was all madness for us.
Right.
But when I was going to school out on the PG side,
Yeah.
it was more so like hobo,
Right.
Squash All Beats,
Yeah.
and Extraordinary.
Right.
DDTP.
Yeah.
That's definitely one.
Yeah, no bull. That's like
my first
madness, DDGP. Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
And so it was like with that, it was just like anywhere we would go, it's like, especially people outside of this area, when they would see that, it was like, oh, what is that? And
Right.
you could break it down. It's not even your line, but you took pride in explaining
Exactly.
it. So when they ask us about our stuff, and then we get to break it down, and people like, oh, okay,
Right.
I like that.
Right.
Breaking out,
Yeah.
and we just take it on from there.
Yeah, and it became a very big thing, even for those that got to the level of say Rockaware and Sean John and Carl Kanai, Fat Farm, and all of those. But there was a real serious trend of fashion going in that direction, and many multi-millionaires were made. And then the game shifted, as it tends to do, and it went back to your traditional couture designers, your Gucci, Louis Vuitton. But I really feel like we need to get back to that, and I feel like it's trending back towards that now, the urban streetwear. You know what I'm saying? It's going back in that direction, and I want to see it take off like it should have. You know what I'm saying? So
We just gotta stick together, man. It's
exactly,
possible.
exactly.
It's possible because, as far as the couture thing, as far as no, discredit to anybody overseas in Europe and things like that, but as far as I don't want to say tight fitted clothes, but
Yeah.
like how we wear
European cut. You can call it European cut. Yeah.
It's really wearing it like that, but us here,
Right.
to be honest.
Right.
And so now you see a lot of people. Let's keep it real. A lot of people come to DC and take from our culture and take it back, and they blow up off of it. You know what I'm saying? And we'll never get any credit for it.
If you really do your history and you talk about Jay-Z in the early days, talking about the iceberg and the Machino and all that, even he gives credit to Emory Jones from Maryland for him coming up there and really putting them on to that. You see what I'm saying? So I mean, it happened, and then you look back at Rayful Edmonds with the Versace back in the days. Like, I remember Versace from being a little kid. You know what I'm saying? Seeing dudes wear that, and then when I heard it later in raps, you know what I'm saying? I put two and two together and like, oh, okay, all right, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So DC has always been a very important place when it comes to fashion, but with the growth of hip hop and a minimal amount of hip hop artists from here that really discuss the history of that, a lot of people don't know. My biggest problem now is having to adapt to the youth now being grown up on the internet. So they're more adapting to what's popular online or in other cities as opposed to creating their own image here. You know what I'm saying?
Shorter attention span.
Exactly. Yeah.
Microwave baby.
Yeah. And I hate to sound my age. I don't hate to sound my age, but when I sound my age, I remember a time when we dressed a particular way where no matter where you went across the world, somebody, oh, you from DC? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it was a pride in that.
Even the way you talk, they know.
Exactly.
That's still to this day.
Even that.
That ain't gonna, I don't think that's gonna never change the way of.
I hope
I'm
not.
watching Bad Girls Club, my girl. I knew before the girl said she was from DC. I knew she was from DC.
She probably said kill like 17 times. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot. She was everything was shut like or something like that. Yeah. She was just. I was like, dang.
That's a bad thing to kind of associate with being just it does sound kind of ratchet.
It's definitely ratchet, but it's ours. You know what I'm saying? It's ours. It's ours. You know what I'm saying?
Watch the first episode of Bad Girls Club, the newest season. You will see, like, you won't even like. You'll just hear her voice and you're like,
oh, okay.
She one of ours. She one of ours. Now, when y'all first started with the clothing line, was it just T-shirts? Like, what was the first piece? You remember, like, the first pieces that y'all put out?
We actually started out with the hats first, and then we went to the polo shirts.
Okay.
And then, we still do those.
We do everything.
Yeah, we do. Now we in the sweatshirts, hoodies, all that, sweatsuits, everything.
Whatever you think we go.
Like a couple years ago, we started doing it on like the varsity jackets and all that.
oh, I need one of those.
Okay.
So, we covered
When did y'all start with the varsity jackets? What year? I'm asking this for a personal. I'm asking this for a personal validation.
like 2014.
2014. Yes. All I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying. If you look right there, I did a collaboration with 101 Experience and Grit City down in Florida, and because like I had a big thing about the DMV patches, you know what I'm saying. So like late 2011, early 2012, I started doing like varsity jackets and cargo shorts with the DC, Maryland, and Virginia patch on there. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy, right? About that, one of my homeboys, when we first started doing this, we were you know, like the baseball T-shirts. We were doing those, so I was taking orders for those, and it didn't have nothing to do with clothing. They were talking about tattoos and stuff.
Right.
And so one of my homeboys said something like, and I don't even know if he had even seen that.
Yeah.
But it was something about like the Stars and the Bars
Right.
from DC, the Maryland Turpin,
Yeah.
whatever represent Virginia.
Right,
whatever
right.
represent DMV.
Yeah.
It's on. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I
You got the George Washington jacket.
Yeah. So like, hey Kurt, you feel like taking that out for me? So what we did was we did one Experience did a varsity jacket, and it had all of the patches of the local sports teams. So from the Wizards to George Mason, Georgetown, University of Maryland, the Capitals, I'm talking about like all the area sports teams. And then I had the idea to put the DC, Maryland, and Virginia patch on there because I was already doing it on like my cargo. Like I'm a cargo short junkie. Like in a perfect world, I wear cargo shorts every day. You know what I'm saying? I got probably like about 12, 13 pair of cargo shorts. Camo Jones, yeah.
It's comfortable.
Yeah, it's comfortable and it's functional.
You ain't gotta do too much.
Yeah.
It's dope, right?
So that's the varsity jacket right there, and then I started doing the ski jackets.
So let me ask you a question. Do you sell these to people, or this is just for display for your?
Well, here's the thing. I created the idea, and I want to eventually sell them. You know what I'm saying? But what I do is, like with the ski jackets, I do them custom. So if you open it up, I have specific patches on there that were special to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I do. Like my plan is to do 101 ski jackets for people. So I cater your ski jacket with the patches based on the things that you're into. And that way you'll have that and nobody else will have another one like that. You know what I'm saying?
Patch on here. I heard you
Oh, well, if you look at the other side, huh? Yeah.
You gotta see this. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
dope.
Yeah.
This is real dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. You got that.
And I bammed it out. I did Versace on one shoulder and I did Hugo Boss on the other shoulder.
Yes.
Straight DC shit though. You know what I'm saying?
It's real nice.
Yeah. Straight DC stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Straight DC stuff.
Yeah, you can see the Hugo Boss on the other side.
Yeah. Like my biggest thing, like when I did that first jacket, it was a thing kind of like going against labels because people are so into labels. So I thought I would piss people off by having a Versace patch on one shoulder and a Hugo Boss patch on the other shoulder. And because I know people will like be pissed like Slim, like what the fuck is that? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, right? Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. And people was amazed because I've found hundreds of patches that is just like next level. Like I'm about to do another one for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I'm into patches heavy. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because when I got holes in my jeans when I was a kid, my mother would just throw a patch on that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like patches is the next thing. You know what I'm saying? You know.
It's definitely something there, like it's bubbling.
Yeah.
Like it really hadn't got to where it can get to.
Right.
Because you really start to see it exactly. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Nobody's really pushing
Yeah.
the whole patches trend.
Right. Yeah.
But it's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
It's gonna be soon.
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. I'm geeked about. I'm a band with pizza. With patch. I got like Star Wars, had like random.
That's your thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you take what you.
Yeah.
I was on a Ghostbuster patch.
I found it. We're gonna rap. I found like
If you say you got Ninja Turtles, I'm leaving this in.
like 5 of them.
No,
Like 5 of them.
I love Ninja Turtles.
Huh?
Don't you got Master Splinter?
Master Splinter, Shredder, all the Ninja Turtles. Yeah. Resident Evil patches. Yeah. Deadpool, Captain America.
Okay, one more question. Where do you go to find?
We're not gonna say that on the radio. We're not gonna say that on air. Yeah. We're not gonna say that on air. Yeah.
Well, I definitely do see a lot of patches. And you got some good ones. You got the Turtles.
Yeah. We talk about that off air. You know what I'm saying? My Little Pony, Care Bears. You know what I'm saying? Strawberry shortcake. Like I'm trying to tell you. I'm serious about this patch game. I got the little all-seeing eye, the Illuminati joint. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, I spend a good portion of my day at work looking for patches.
I be on the same site though.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you,
I'm the only one that know about it.
like I just found this joint yesterday, and it's going on the next ski jacket that I do. I found a patch with the North Face logo, but instead of North Face, it says the yellow face, and it's the same shape and cutout as the North Face logo. It says the yellow face, and then it got Bart Simpson's head. I'm gonna fuck him up with that one. Yeah, real talk. Now look, this is what I want to do. I want to go into some music real quick, cause if y'all don't mind, we go till 9, so I'd like to have y'all for the rest of the show to talk about fashion and things of that nature. But we're gonna go into a song real quick. When we come back, I want to talk about. I want to give you first an introduction to this show. We have initiation for all our new guests to the show. It's a game we play called Answer versus Drink. So while we at break, playing this quick song, I want y'all to decide who from y'all team is gonna step up and play against Cousin Curtis in Answer versus Drink. You know what I'm saying? It's one of somebody gonna have to step up. You know what I'm saying? But look, we'll be right back. We got our fan from Liscio here, man. Y'all know the rules.
Roll up,
Light up,
pour up.
get organic. We'll be right back, y'all.
Ocean girls, small circles, some chocolate fuel. I'm rolling down and I'm following both. I'm going down every road with fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true. Ocean girls,
So at some point, if y'all interested, we would love to carry y'all stuff here.
I'm going down every road with fuel. I talk shit, but she know it's true.
And we can collab with some ski jackets or something, you know what I'm saying? Like I play around with it, but I just do it like as a hobby. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have the talent to really turn it into. Yeah. Like with the ski jacket, like people were stopping me all the time. Like where you get that? Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Can we talk about the movie?
We can talk a little bit. This is not actually our film.
Okay. Okay.
We can do a little bit.
Okay. Yeah, I do interview. I love doing it. Huh? Let's make it together. Okay. So you did that design too? Okay. See, I'm other stuff that's DC oriented.
So that's a workable for you. Yeah, I'm gonna come on and be interviewed.
Oh, sure.
Okay, so this is my okay. Hollywood next Tuesday. This Tuesday. Are you going to be tomorrow? Tuesday. Oh, I give you my card. And they don't put you down and let the people know. Yeah, give me that info. We back live, Nouveau Barbershop Plus, 6516 D Central Avenue, Capitol Heights, Maryland. It's OG Radio, man. Organically grown radio. You know the rules. Roll up, light up, pour up, get organic. We're here with our family from Liscio Sport, man. We're talking about fashion. We're talking about the DMV. Talking about music. Collaborative efforts. Huh? You gotta get a mic to you. Pause.
So, when it comes to like fashion, like how hard is it to like really come up with your own, like putting like, let's say like you're having your own jean company, like putting the jeans together, not just buying some jeans and putting a label on, like making the jeans. How hard is that? Like how hard is that to come up? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, when you like have jeans or something that you want to design or decorate, it's not hard at all, because really it comes from your creativity and what you see in your mind and just putting it in so other people can see it as a vision.
Like song wise, maybe like song wise, like say you just got this part and you want to add more pockets or something to this, like
Yeah, I mean, why not?
You can do that.
I sell.
Oh, okay.
That's what I do. That's what I do.
That's the next phase. Actually, we about to transition to the zippers and buttons and reflectors.
Okay. Okay.
Distress, all that.
Okay.
So,
I like zippers.
Yeah, that's the thing now.
I like
Zippers and
zippers.
buttons.
And see, I'm heavy into like the lapels on the back pockets. It's like I'm like a true religion junkie. You know what I'm saying? I love the lapels on the back of the pocket. I don't need nothing on the pocket. You just got lapels on the back of the pocket. I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I used to wear true religion, so I already know.
Yeah, I don't really like wearing too many other jeans. That's just all I wear now because I just like the lapels on the back of the pocket. We just got everybody got their own little thing that they into. You know what I'm saying?
I used to wear all American Eagle jeans. Like that was my favorite jeans. Like they was perfect. And Old Navy jeans. Like Old Navy jeans like the perfect jeans. I don't care.
Old Navy jeans was perfect.
They was perfect for whoever wore. You had your perfect.
Yeah.
Even if you like boot cut at the time.
Right.
You had the top of the jeans with the loop on the ground. Old Navy had the perfect jeans. Now Wale messed it up for everybody. When he like shot Old Navy, everybody started wearing Old Navy.
Right.
Like shit, I still go Old Navy.
Since like 98.
Yeah.
When you used to wear the
98.
with like the Old Navy.
Nigga, hold on. I go back to like 92 and 92.
I was Old Navy like 96 when I'm talking about like I had Old Navy across my chest.
I'm talking about like 90. I made a hardcore switch from like the Polo fleece, the Old Navy fleece, Gap Old Navy fleece in like 92. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I don't care if Gap had the best.
Yeah, ever of all time. Hey, bro, in the 1990s, a girl in some Gap sweatpants.
And some New Balance.
Or some Timbs. Nigga, that's wifey. That's wifey, nigga. I'm trying to tell you. Boy, had the polo tee with the band on that joint. Oh, that's wifey right there. That's wifey right there. I'm trying to tell you. So, I know, like I said, we all had our own things, fashion-wise, that really hit us and made us want to do something specific, whether it was me with the jackets or you guys with Liscio. What was it for you? Specific, like what was your apparel, your brand name that really stood with you throughout the time of your entire life? Like what's that one brand for you?
Oh man.
Give him the mic, Kurt.
For me, I can't pick just one because I wore all of it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But if I had to pick one, it would have to be Madness.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we uptown kids.
Okay.
So, like I said, you know, we was uptown. It was Madness.
And like Madness started to fade.
Because
Like
my
the
mother
headbands. Oh my!
Yeah.
I had that on my graduation picture.
Before some of those headbands.
Yeah.
It was Madness.
Yeah.
The first one. Before
Yeah.
Seattle, it was Madness.
Yeah.
Well, it was Madness, you know, uptown.
Okay.
And when I started going to school out on the PG side, it was mainly like Hobo and Squash Off Beefs and Extraordinary.
Okay.
And Dirty Laundry too. I used to wear Dirty Laundry too.
Yeah, I
So
remember it. I remember
I
them.
can't pick one because it was all a part
It's
of
too
my
many.
upbringing.
Yeah, I
It
feel
was-
you.
it was
I
all
feel you.
part of my upbringing.
Okay.
Yeah, man, like it's hard to say, but I'm gonna go with shooters.
Okay.
Shooters. Matter of fact, that's funny because I went in my closet the other day and I found all these old throwback shirts. Man, we all won some couple shooters I ain't seen in a long time. I'm like, I still got this.
I still got my
Shooters,
bucket.
we all
like
won.
10 years
I'm
ago.
like,
Wow.
man.
That's
Shooters,
crazy.
I was on shooters. I was on shooters pretty hard for a long time, especially in high school. I was just, I don't know. I was rocking the shooters, man. Man, I was rocking everything, but shooters, I was really on the shooters though.
Yeah, I definitely couldn't pick one either because of all of those, I probably did wear the shoes the most. But if I did, I cut it up and made it look like kind of girly because that's what I did. But I definitely couldn't just pick one because I was a person that wore every kind of color.
Shooters had sweatsuit.
Yeah, shoes, and then they had the different color shoes. That's what like turned. That's like made it turn.
They had the patches.
This was the first one I seen with the peacock. What's in there?
Oh yeah.
This dude, when I was in high school, oh man, we had the all day peacock. They had the all day logo.
I think it changed. I think it changed the game when I was in high school was the hobo jumpsuit. If you didn't have a hobo jumpsuit, boy,
With the numbers,
I was stupid. So I never.
You talking about the flight suits? The flight suit?
Yes, with the Timbs.
Nigga.
the black Timbs.
And then you try to.
Yeah.
You had to have a black
Yeah.
Timbs. You had to have a black
Yeah.
And then you had to.
And then you said walk around with time around your waist.
With the sweatshirt, you had to, nigga. I got my first tattoo wearing one of them Jones, and I had a fucking fever that day. Went down, what was the tattoo shop right there on Minnesota Avenue? Right there where DDTP used to be at. Off the Hook.
Oh yeah.
I went and got my first tattoo at Off the Hook. Had a fucking fever, 100-degree fever. Went and got a tattoo. Then went and party with Essence. Sick as shit, boy. With the flight suit.
Everything.
Yeah.
You can just have on like
Them flights was
a sweat.
Yeah.
A sweatshirt and that. Don't you good?
Them jobs were everything.
Yeah.
And the thing that used to get me about Madness though was they was like, I said, man, I'm talking about Hobo, but Madness used to do like the animal numbers on the back and stuff
Right.
like that. But when Hobo was doing it, they was doing it with the
Reflective.
Yeah.
That's what was saying. Like I used to have like Hobo stuff.
Because Hobo was right there on 7th Avenue, so right beside Sulu. So every day, Sulu was in that joint deep. You had to get buzzed in. If you didn't know you could get in the joint,
Right.
you weren't getting in that joint. All Sulu students had 30% off.
Yeah.
Like it was sweet.
The couture stuff.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them started going towards
Yeah, and that's when they fell off.
the mid 2000s,
Right.
2000.
And that's exactly
Yeah.
right. It fell off.
And you know what I'm saying? Like I think you know what I'm saying? I think it was a little bit ahead of its time.
It was. It
As
was.
far as us, we weren't into that.
Right.
He was still
Yeah.
in the high school kid.
Yeah.
Exactly.
John was
that,
still
that was
high
really like
school.
the
Yeah.
crowd. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? As far as like the urban
Go-go.
code and stuff like
Go-go.
that.
Yeah.
So it's like that's why like with us, with what we do, we cater to everybody.
Right.
So it's like some people will say, like they'll come and it's like, hey man, I need some of that, like, and this people really say this, I need some of that madness flavor. And in my head, I'm like, dog, we not. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm like, we not madness, though.
Yeah.
Disrespect to madness and I like that.
But it's just,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It's just like,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like they want the colors.
Yeah.
That's a
that color thing, that was their thing. Like,
Right.
it was just-
everybody.
The bright,
Yeah,
yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
was doing it.
Yeah.
So, you know, we did it, but you know, look,
Like this how we
we
started.
did it,
off,
but you know,
Okay.
we don't want to keep doing it.
Yeah.
You know, that's not our thing.
Mix it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And variety, that's one of the biggest things that to me helps the independent brands to stay relevant, stay fresh, stay original. Sometimes you gotta think ahead of the game, you know what I'm saying? And like even with like the cutoff sweatshirt, like for you like that's my shit, I fuck with that. But you just don't know. It's a whole lane of niggas. Started with me. Nigga, you know, I used to cut the sleeves off polo sweatshirts all the time. Yeah. I always cut. Boy, I stayed cutting the sleeves off a sweatshirt, boy.
I don't even wear the hoodies with the sleeve, with the short sleeve.
Yeah.
I feel ugly in that. I feel like they don't go.
I don't like that.
I don't like that.
With me, I just gotta take the whole sleeve off, like at the shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta have some type of
Not
sleeve.
for the ugly.
Yeah.
If I got on a hoodie, I think the hoodie should have long sleeves.
No,
I think
sir.
the hoodie should
No,
have
sir.
long sleeves.
Cause let's say if it's fall and you got a nice jacket
Okay.
and you want to blend that with the hoodie, but you got the sleeve on. Now you really hot.
Right. 'cause you try to-
But if you got the sweatshirt with no sleeves, you still giving them that flavor.
Or if you just got the sweatshirt, just throw a bubble vest on over there.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. You do? I'm a bubble vest junkie. I'm a bubble vest junkie, boy. Trying to
I
tell
had
you.
this one bubble vest for like 4 years because I couldn't find the same one like it, so I just kept it. So they got too small. Yeah, I need
Yeah. I need to see the website or the catalog or something.
I'm in the sweatsuit.
Cause I'm gonna grab one and the first thing I'm gonna do is throw a couple patches on that thing, boy.
Wasn't it yours? You do whatever.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? As long as it got the name on there. As long as it got that name on there, man. Real talk. Real talk. Now look, this is what I want to do. I won't play answer versus drink. Have we decided who from the team is going to represent Liscio Sport? Or apparel, rather.
I don't got no destiny to drive.
What
Okay, so you out. Mike out because he driving.
I'm exempt. Can I be a lifeline?
You can be a lifeline.
All right. This is a
Okay.
team.
I mean, I guess since I'm the only one that's riding in the back seat, I'll be the
All right. Okay, now let me get everything set up. This is how the game works. Okay. 3 questions. You play against an opponent. Your opponent is going to be Cousin Curtis, my co-host of the show. Okay. For your question, you get to choose your own category. So let's say you like 90s R&B. You said my category is 90s R&B. I will create a question based on 90s R&B for you. Okay. If you answer that question correctly, your opponent takes a shot.
Okay.
If you answer that question incorrectly, you take a shot. You can pass one question. If you pass that question and your opponent gets that question incorrect, they got to take 2 shots.
Okay.
Okay?
Wait, what happens if they
If they pass that question and they get it right, you got to take 2 shots. You're the first person to ever stop me like, hold on. But what if they get it right? You know what I'm saying? Salute to you for that.
evaluate the whole situation?
Yeah.
Gotta ask questions.
Yeah, she stayed on her toes with that one. Okay? Now, if you get the question correct, you'll hear this sound. Turn that down a little bit because that rang like a motherfucker. Okay? If you answer the question incorrectly, you'll hear this. Just like a game show. All right? Because you're the guest, you get to decide whether you're going to take the first question or your opponent is going to take the first question. Just like football, you choose whether you're going to kick off or receive. Pause.
Let them take the first question.
All right then, the game is underway. Cousin Curtis, what is your category, sir? Grab the mic so they can hear you.
90s cartoons.
90s car. You stay with the 90s, but don't never get nothing right, sir.
That's good to know.
I always get everything right. If I you look at it, said 90s R&B because you know I get over. I just did.
You got it wrong in the last game.
You asked about her ring. I don't know her ring with the funny glasses.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Yeah. See, and you knew who that was. You see what I'm saying?
I said funny glasses.
That was very cool in the 90s. The last game we played with our last guest, the question was, name the hip hop R&B producer that signed Jodeci.
I knew who it was the funny glasses dude, but I didn't think his name.
Andre Harrell.
You should have gave me that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody knew his glasses.
You know what I'm saying? All right.
Okay, let's go.
Are you ready?
Let's go.
Name the first animated cartoon to appear on MTV.
Beavis and Butthead.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Incorrect.
Damn, what was it?
The correct answer is
The rest explains it all. It's like,
Ren and
I knew
Stimpy.
it. I just said it, didn't I? I just said it.
Ren and Stimpy.
Oh, they came on MTV first?
I just said it.
I thought it
You remember Ren and Stimpy?
I thought it was on Nickelodeon.
It started on MTV.
It should have stayed on MTV. Ren and Stimpy was so inappropriate.
Yeah, it was.
That is not a
It
show.
wasn't appropriate,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's funny. I just said Ren and Stimpy to him right before.
Yeah. Ren and Stimpy was my shit though, man. Stimpy idiots. That was my joke.
MTV though.
That was my
Remember
joke.
from being on.
It started on MTV. Yeah.
I ain't know that.
It started on MTV.
That was a good one.
Cause y'all first time here, so you know I got a little nickname. A lot of people don't know. They call me Black Google. You know what I'm saying? I know a little bit about everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't know a lot about it all, but I know a little bit about everything. You know what I'm saying? Young lady, what's your category? You're up. You're up 1-0.
Can I do costumes too?
Yes, you can.
All right.
You have a specific era?
Specifically 90s cartoons.
90s cartoons. We're gonna stick with 90s cartoons.
We got competition.
We're gonna stick with 90s cartoons. All right. Okay. There we go. Putting together a question for you right now. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna keep it fun. 90s cartoons. I'm gonna hit you with a curve. I'm gonna hit you with a curve.
you think it's okay, but it might not be okay.
Are you hating? You keep playing, your next question will be something spectacular. Like real live. Real live.
As long as it ain't the past question, I'm good.
Okay, 90s cartoons. Here we go. Name the 90s cartoon that featured the Tasmanian Devil as a child.
Baby Looney Tunes.
Nope.
I said
You got 10 seconds.
Tiny Toons, baby Toons, baby Tiny Toons. It was something like that.
Is that your final answer?
No,
You got 5 seconds.
Tiny Toons, baby.
5.
That's my
Four.
answer. Baby Tiny Toons.
That's your final answer?
Yeah.
I thought that
Tiny Toon Adventure. Oh my goodness.
it ain't that either. It ain't Tiny Toons.
It's something like that. What is it called? I used to watch
The
that.
correct answer is Tasmania. Tasmania.
But when he was with the grandma and the grandma had all the babies.
Nope. You talking about Tiny Toons.
That's what I was thinking.
But before that, before Tiny Toons, Taz had his own show that featured him as a child.
But he was a baby when that show was.
And that was after. That was after.
That was a good
Yep.
one. He said curveball though. That was a good one.
Yeah. The correct answer is Tasmania. Go ahead and get your shot, man. You need another cup for your shot? Is that? You got a cup? Okay. The score is tied 1-1.
I was about to say he
The score is tied 1-1. And no one has passed yet. Oh, did she pass? No. She ain't passed. Okay, nobody's passed yet. Okay, everybody holding until they pass. You alright? Your face made a little.
I don't really drink beer, but I'm alright.
Alright, okay. Cousin Curtis is on you.
Same thing.
You can take the victory with this.
Let's keep it there.
What?
90s cartoons.
90s cartoons? You want to stick with 90s cartoons?
Keep it 90.
Alright, I mean, that's what you want to do, bro. It's your world. 90s cartoons. Here we go. I got one for you. 90s cartoons.
That was definitely a curveball. That was definitely a show.
I'm gonna take a sip while we get this together. I'm gonna take a sip while we get this together.
You
Huh?
want to do that? Can I change it real quick?
What?
Let's go 90s sports basketball.
90s basketball?
90s sports basketball.
90s sport. Well, basketball is a sport. So.
Well, 90s basketball, NBA, point guards.
Oh, that wasn't smart. That wasn't smart at all. All right.
Because I got to think about what I don't know.
Okay.
She might wanna
You
know.
ready?
I pass it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Who was the backup point guard for the 1994-95 Denver Nuggets? He backed up Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, the backup point guard for the 1994-95 Denver Nuggets.
Steph Curry farm?
You got 5 seconds.
He said Steph Curry.
4,
Shot.
3,
Shot.
2.
Hey.
Okay. He done hit you with an atom bomb right here. The backup point guard for the 1994-95 Denver Nuggets. Phones got hold on to the phones for a minute. Y'all on the same team though.
Lifeline.
Yeah, you use your lifeline,
Okay.
but he can't use his phone.
Okay, no phone.
That's what I was trying to hear you do.
He backed up Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, formerly known as Chris Jackson.
Yeah, y'all lifeline.
Nuggets though. Was it Robert Powell?
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that's the only person I can think of.
Correct.
He knew it though.
I mean,
That's my man Mike.
Damn. Hey.
I'm a
Hey.
He just knew that. He
Yeah.
knew that question.
That was a spectacular moment right there.
That was kind of like
That was drink.
Yeah.
That was a drink.
At first I thought you were going to say Houston Rockets.
Right.
But then we said that, I'm like, all right. I'm like, that's the only person I can think of.
That was spectacular.
Man, I know she wore this right now, so I was wondering.
Yeah, that was spectacular. That was spectacular.
That was the greatest moment.
Yeah, that's going down in answer versus drink history right there. Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I would have never guessed Robert Patton.
So let's go ahead.
He's like the assistant coach now, somewhere in the
Robert Pack used to bang on Dallas. Like
I can remember him from back in
6'2".
he wasn't even 6, he was like 6'1", and he would bang on you. He banged on like a 7 foot. It's a video on YouTube. I'm talking about like take off on you.
Did he play for the Bullets too?
I think he played there for a hot minute. For a hot minute. He was one of them journeyman type dudes. He was one of them journeyman type dudes.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold on. I seen a meme. I seen a meme that said, "Point guards when your career goes to shambles," and it was like New York and shit. Like that shit was crazy.
Yeah. New York,
They showed
DC.
Stephon Marbury. They showed
Yeah. Steve Francis. Yeah. If you end up in New York late in your career, yeah, it's over. Yeah,
Andrew Derrick Rose in New York. Yeah.
it's over. No bull. No bull. So what's going on? Is there anything particular we can look forward to coming up as far as releases with the apparel?
Is it a website first of all? Is it a website?
The website should be out next month.
Okay.
lisciosport.com.
Okay.
Yeah, so just check back with that. Check out some things.
Where I go right now?
Right now,
Social media.
yeah, social media, Instagram, Facebook, everything. Yeah, man. We got. Look, we doing cups, glasses, robes.
Nice.
Big
Nice.
kids,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we doing all. We trying to eventually shoes, heels,
Socks already?
socks, shorts.
Okay. I'm ready with the
tees,
socks.
polos.
Yeah, he's all right with the socks. He's all right with the socks.
He didn't
Sorry
have.
with the
So we got this little summer challenge thing, right?
Summer sock challenge.
Summer sock challenge. I kicked his ass. He keeps saying, "I got this sock."
I didn't even step out
He
this summer.
shows. He just shows what socks he don't never put them on. He just shows what socks he ordered. So we don't know.
I was chilling this summer. Huh?
Like school sock hops used to be, you come to fancy
Yeah.
I ain't heard nobody say nothing like that.
I wore my Tupac socks.
Yeah, we do that every summer. Summer socks. Yeah.
You can type in Instagram right now and you can see all.
Yeah.
We do this on like.
Yeah.
We started like 4 years ago.
Something
3
like
years
that.
ago.
Yeah.
It started between me, him, and Puffy Pocket Boys, another rap group.
Yeah.
We kicked their ass.
Yeah.
And now it's me against me and him, but I be kicking his ass and shit.
Like right now, what you got on? What you got?
Right now, we got on some regular.
Because you're not about that life.
We got.
If you about that life, you do it every day. So, hold on, what you got?
Plain white.
You know what I'm saying?
That's supposed to match my outfit.
I don't match my outfit. I just let me see what you got. From the stadium? Yeah. I do this every day.
You do it once in a while.
I do this every day. I'm talking about like at work, like with the slacks and the dress shoes. Oh, I smacks them down. I smacks them down. I'm at the point in my life now where you know how like you watch TV and interviews and motherfuckers cross their legs so you can see it. I've learned how to cross my legs now so you can see my socks and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. No, I mix it up. I mix it up. I might give you a mean salmon button up, you know what I'm saying, with a purple tie and some salmon and purple socks off the brown loafers with boy, I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, y'all should just get a rack of socks.
Yeah.
That's like in the summertime, that's big business though.
Yeah.
Socks.
I got socks I ain't even pop the tags on yet on him yet. Cause he ain't ready. He ain't ready. Yeah.
You got a lot of socks to match your kicks.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily, I don't even, some of them like, I have like my pop socks where certain times I can wear certain shoes with them that match. Then I got ones that the whole color scheme don't go with it, but it may be something that's like that stands out. That goes
Right.
It ain't necessarily about matching it up.
Yeah.
To me, it's a feeling.
Exactly.
That's how I came to like putting outfits together and stuff
Right.
like that. It was just based off my mood and how I was
Yeah.
feeling that day.
Yeah.
Mainly that's how a lot
Yeah.
of people are.
Yeah.
When like
Yeah.
it's raining, you don't feel like really
Doing something special, yeah.
Throw a sweatsuit
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Keep it moving.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's not about the weather. It's how I feel that morning, even if it's raining or not. If I feel like I want to dress up, I'm gonna dress up.
Well,
If I feel like I want to put some heels on, I'm putting some heels on.
but you know, it's different for women though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because what y'all consider chill, gay, or just do something on
Right.
is completely different from what a dude may consider that. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
out right now because
Mine
like
is
t-shirt,
white
that's
t-shirt.
casual. I'm
Yeah.
like, that's casual.
Yeah.
White t-shirt, I'm good.
We all got our different mindset of that. Yeah.
Comfortable shoes,
Yeah.
and that's that.
Like me, if you give me some Adidas flip flops and some shorts, I'll put something together. And it's gonna look like I'm just chilling, but it was some thought into it. Yeah, it was some thought into it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all not, it's the winter. All y'all doing playing.
I wear shorts in the winter.
With the flip flops too.
In here though.
Yeah.
But it don't be
Period.
snowing.
Period.
Out with the snow.
But it don't be snowing.
Yeah.
Man, it be snow.
Go hard.
You go hard then. You want some open toe shoes.
No.
Cross might be your toes.
No. I live for cargo shorts is the best thing in the world, man.
You wear them all year round.
Yeah.
So we gotta get them liscio colors.
Yeah. Yeah. It don't matter all year round. Like, I live for cargo. Like my ideal situation is being able to retire, move down south where it's warm, and wear cargo shorts every day. You know what I'm saying? Cargo shorts and like custom and like retro cartoon T-shirts. I'm good. I'm happy.
You ever been in the Dominican Republic?
Not yet.
Man, look, you need to make your way out there.
Yeah.
I was not there early last month.
Yeah.
I ain't wear socks the whole time I was out there.
See what I'm saying?
That's how it's just chill, laid back. out there.
Now hold on. Now hold on. Cause I go get my once a month pedicures, but I'm not ready to unleash these dogs in the world yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. All right.
White tees, linen shorts, cargo shorts.
Yeah. See, that's
DC for you.
That's pure happiness.
Back at these niggas.
So they came
Yeah.
on when they came on with the Crocs. Man, I hopped on the.
I'm not a Crocs guy though.
Man, we was on Crocs for a minute. Have you put on Crocs for a minute?
Nah. They that
They
comfortable.
comfortable, man. They
You need to
comfortable.
put your feet in a Croc.
I've been seeing a lot more dudes rocking Crocs now, man.
Crocs is comfortable. They're bad for your Crocs on your
I love John Taylor.
They're not good for your back.
Them just look like chef shoes though, man. I feel like I need to. If I wear them those, I feel like I need to be on like Cutthroat Kitchen or something like that. Cupcake rules or something. You know what I'm saying?
Don't look like I was sitting on the sporting kitchen.
That's where you want to slide.
I don't know.
I never put my foot in the Crocs, but I'm sorry.
I hear good things about them, but it's that little piece on the back, I guess, that holds your heel in. I don't feel right about that. You know what I'm saying?
You got flip it up. You flip it up.
But then you got an open heel shoe. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Huh? But I wear shorts. You know what I'm saying? If I wear,
I sit my Crocs on anytime. They comfortable.
then I be hey, you remember the Dr. Scholl's from back in the, like way back in the days? I feel like somebody had some of them Jones on if I do that though. You know what I'm
I
saying?
still got some Dr. Shows.
You see what I'm saying?
Shoot,
Them was like the original Moses sandals. Boy, I'm trying to tell you. I'm not ready. I don't know. I might have to buy some Crocs on the low and just try them out around the house. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I can build up the confidence to wear them out though. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Oh man.
We too, Liscio Sport, we working on a movie. Right now, it's in the process. We probably gonna have what you call it, casting calls soon. And stuff, you know. But pretty much as far as that movie, Liscio is pretty much gonna be on how what's going on today. You know, like that, especially with the police, the racism and everything, and you know, just us as a black entrepreneur, going through what we're going through, and we succeeded and had success. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So just be on the lookout for that. We keep y'all updated and tuned in on that.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely want some candy cards.
So a little bird just told me that there are some high profile people that have been spotted wearing some liscio. Can you let us know some of the drop some names, stun on them a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
We got D.L. Hughley,
Okay.
Quick House, the comedian.
Yeah.
Cat Williams.
Oh.
Mike
Okay.
Epps,
All right.
Allen Houston, and Minio,
Okay.
Mitch Richmond.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a couple people we reached out to, and we was able to get it out to them. We went through us, through somebody else,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. That was just the name. It's a couple though. It's a couple more. People
Okay.
out there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
So look, we got about 5 minutes left. That's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to tell the people they can find y'all out on social media.
Alright, well, my social media is Liscio Sport DC, all one word.
Okay, so Liscio Sport, LISCIO _ sport on Instagram. And then you got Liscio Sport, one word, on Facebook. You can Google Liscio Sport and everything should pop up. YouTube. We got pictures, videos, photos. We on Twitter, Liscio Sport. My personal is Who Is Liscio on Instagram. So you can reach me on Instagram like that. And then our actual apparel page is Liscio Sport Apparel on Instagram. We just actually started. We put that page up not too long ago. So
Okay.
just to like so you see our apparel and not other stuff. It's just officially our apparel
Gotcha.
on that page.
And I'm Pink Work of Art on my artwork page. You can see the Seal Sports stuff there as well as my artwork. And my personal page is Flawless Pinky. Clearly you can see pink. It's my favorite color.
Okay.
Tuesday nights, Liscio Sport got a radio show at the Harbor at 4 o'clock.
No,
8 o'clock, I'm sorry. 8
Okay.
o'clock. Every fourth Tuesday, I'm sorry, 8 o'clock. Rise Radio, Liscio Sport.
Check it out.
Okay. Shout out to the homie Hollywood. We know about
Definitely
this.
shout out to Hollywood.
Yeah. Okay. Well, look, I want to thank y'all for coming and hanging out with us. First time, but not the last time. 90-day rule is in effect. If you don't stop by, holler at us in 90 days, and next time you come on for an interview, you got to play Answer versus Drink again.
Well, look, it looks like your buddy gonna be the one taking the drinks over there.
Touche, Cousin Curtis. Touche. Yeah. Okay. Well, look, once again, man, thank y'all so much for coming. Huh?
Next time,
Okay, next time.
I'm gonna bring a cheat sheet.
No cheat sheets.
I'm gonna have a question before you go.
Yeah, whatever.
Googles.
Whatever. So look,
Definitely be back though to drop off some Liscio Apparel for you.
appreciate that, man. We definitely want to support the movement, man.
Definitely.
So look, man, we about to get out of here. Nouveau Barbershop Plus, 6516 D Central Avenue, Capitol Heights, Maryland. Official retailer of Elu Clothing, Empire Vapes, Verizon Wireless prepaid phones. You can also stop through, get a vicious haircut at a quality price, man. We're here every Sunday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. This is OG Radio. We see y'all next week, man. Y'all know the rules.
Roll up,
Light up,
pull up.
get organic. We see y'all.
Yeah.